What's going on? It's your man, Dr. Will, and you guys know the deal. Let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. Even if you're watching the replay, let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. I'm here in the beautiful city of Phoenix, Arizona on this beautiful Tuesday morning. So wherever you are in the world, let me know. I just love to know where my family is connecting from, my social media family. Where are we connecting from this beautiful day? Today, I want to talk to you about clarifying the win in your life. What does it mean to win for you? What does it mean to win for you? And this is so important, guys, because if you don't clarify the win for you, you will get pulled in so many different directions. So you got to learn how to clarify the win for you and be able to silence the outside noise, be able to silence the external influences that are trying to pull you in different ways. You know, yesterday, I was playing a tennis match against my goddaughter, who is a tennis player. Like, she's a tennis player. She's a part of a tennis club. She has a tennis coach. She is serious about tennis. And so we decided to have a tennis match. I challenged her to a tennis match. And we first played in December on Christmas. And she beat me in December. And so I challenged her again. And I said, we're going to play again MLK Day. So yesterday we had a tennis tournament for MLK Day. But now going into this tournament, I had to determine and I had to get clear what the win was for me. What the win was for me. Now, this may seem a little bit interesting or a little bit funny to you, but you may say, wait, Dr. Will, you're playing in a tennis match. The win is to win the tennis match. But not necessarily, guys. And this is why it's so important for you to clarify the win for you. Now, I'm playing against my god baby, and she's 13 years old. In a couple of days here, I'll be 45 years old. So for me, going into this tennis match, the win for me, what's going on, Altavis? What's going on, Marion? What's going on, Denise? The win for me coming into this tennis match, the win for me was to be able to play the entire match without getting hurt. That was the win for me, to play the entire match without pulling or tearing my Achilles heel, without twisting my ankle, without pulling a hamstring. That was the win for me. What's going on, Angela? That was the win for me. I was very clear about that. Now, I didn't share that with everybody. I was talking, what's going on, Dr. David? I was talking trash like I wanted to win the tennis match. But me, internally, the win for me, I was clear, like, Will, Kiona plays this. She plays this for real, right? There's no intrinsic value for you to really win. You know what I mean? In terms of, it'd be nice to win. If I could win, that'd be great. But I'm not a tennis player. I'm a consultant. I'm a leader, right? That's what I do. This is what I do. I motivate, so I'm not trying to be a tennis player. So I had to clarify. So to clarify, what did I have to do? Number one, I had to get my ego out the way. I had to look at the facts as they were. Will, she's 13. She practices every day. You picked up a rack on Christmas. That was the first day you picked up a rack in 20 years, Will, on Christmas. From Christmas to January, yesterday, was about 2 weeks. I went out to the court, played a couple of times, right? But that put me in no position to win a tennis match, right? So I had to clarify. I'm being funny here, but I want you guys to really listen to me. You in your life, you have to clarify what's winning for you, because there are people on the sideline and they were talking and they were egging me on. They were egging Kiona on. And the ego on the inside of me wanted me to change what my win was, right? But I was so clear on my win, I kept telling myself, Will, you're out here not to get hurt. And so there were some balls, right? There were some balls that I saw come my way. They were kind of right out of my reach. Now I could have ran over there maybe and tried to hit it, but in the back of my mind, man, you may pull your hamstring. You may pull your hamstring. And if you pull your hamstring, I'm telling you, you're not winning in life. At 45 to have a pulled hamstring, you won't be winning in life. So guys, my thing for you is, what is a win for you? What is the win for you? Not the win for somebody else. And what's interesting, because it could look like you're playing the same game that everybody else is playing, right? Me and Kiona, we were playing the game of tennis. Her objective was to beat Dr. Will. That was the win for her. My win was to have fun and not get hurt. That was the win for me. And so even though I had to stand there, for those of you who was watching it live, I had the second place trophy, but in my heart and in my mind, I won. I'm up this morning, guys. I have a presentation I have to give in about 45 minutes, right? If I would have pulled my hamstring, I would have been at a loss. Right? So I'm back up this morning. I'm feeling good. My body feels good. Got my suit on. I'm ready because today is game day for me. I was very clear about that. That Tuesday and not Monday was game day for me. Today is game day for me. Yesterday was game day for Kiona. And so Kiona won on her game day. My objective is to win on my game day. Today is my game day. I'm a trainer. I'm a consultant. So today is my game day. So guys, I just wanted to come in and share that lesson with you. You need to clarify what's the win for you. What's the win for you? Not what the win is for everybody else. Not what the win is for your opponent or your competition. But what is, Altavis, I see you. That's Kiona's mom. Love that second place trophy. The second place trophy, it represents for me, win or lose or draw, I won. Long as you didn't have to take me out on the stretcher, AJ, I won, right? And so you guys, so many times we're looking at everybody else and we're looking at everybody else's trophies. And we're not thinking that we won. But even standing there with that second place trophy, in my heart, I won. I won the game that I was playing. So guys, get clear on what the win is for you. Get clear on what the win is for you. And even though everybody else may think that you came in second, if you're clear on your win, then you came in first. But you got to be clear on the win for you. If you go into work and your job and your objective and the win for you is to just get a paycheck, then don't get mad at somebody else who wanted to get promoted. If you've been saying, man, I'm just coming to this job and look, just give me my paycheck. Just give me my paycheck. Well, you're saying that you're clear about what's important to you. If you walk into that job and you say, man, just give me my paycheck, then stop getting upset when you don't get employee of the month. Stop getting upset when you don't get promoted, because you said for you, the win for you was, man, if you just pay me my paycheck, that's all I care about. If that's the win for you, then don't be getting upset if that's the win for you. Now, if the win for you is to get promoted, then ask yourself, are you putting in the work? Are you doing what it takes to win that game? Are you winning? Are you doing what it takes to win the promotion game? So don't get upset if you come in And you're saying, I talk to kids all the time. I go into high schools and I talk to kids all the time. Don't get upset at your C when you're doing C level preparation. You didn't prepare for an A. So why are you acting all shocked that you didn't get an A and you got a C when you're doing preparation? When you're doing preparation. I'll never forget this. I'll never forget this. My daughter was in a spelling bee competition. She was in a spelling bee competition. And she won at her school. She won in her classroom. She won for her grade. And then she won for her school. And so then she was going to the citywide competition. And I'll never forget, hey, Kara, the competition is going to be different. You sure you don't want to practice? I know you beat those kids at your school, but this is citywide. You sure you don't want to practice? Nah, Dad, I'm good. I got it. I'm good. And I watched her for 2 weeks. I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks of preparation or the lack of. I'm saying, Kara, you sure you don't want to get these cards out and practice these letters and practice these words? No, Dad, I'm good. And I'll never forget, we get to the competition and I saw it. I saw it on her face. She was sitting there. I was in the crowd. She was listening to the words and I could see it in her face. She is like, oh God, oh God, oh my. These are some words. And I remember she got up and they gave Kara her word. Man, I can't even remember what that word was, but I knew it. Soon as they gave it to her, I knew my baby didn't know how to spell that word. And she looked and she went through all the little procedures. Can you use it in a sentence? Can you tell me the origin of it? Can you use it in another sentence? She went through the whole little thing you do, right? And then after the match, she lost. After the match, the young lady who won, I went up to the young lady and her parents. And I say, excuse me, can I ask you, how much do you prepare for this? And she says, oh, this is my daughter's life. And the little girl said, I practice all the time. And the mom began to say, when we go to the restaurant, she has her cards. When we're in the car, she has her cards. Wherever we are, she has her little cards, her little 3x5 cards, and she's studying words. And it showed. It showed that she was clear that winning this spelling bee was a win for her. She was clear that winning this spelling bee, that was clear for her. And I'll never forget, and I bring it up to Kara all the time. Hey, listen. Hey, if you're not serious about it, you really don't want to win. Hey, just be truthful with yourself. Just be truthful with yourself. Like, don't get it. I ask my son right now, I ask my daughter, hey, we signed you up for this activity, this sport. Let me know. What's your commitment level? Are you out here fellowshipping just to have fun with your friends? Or are you for real? If you just out here fellowshipping, I'm fine with that. But if you want to go to the next level, then let's go to the next level. Let's prepare like we want to go to the next level. But if you don't want, if you're just out here, I ask them all the time, what are we doing? Let the family know, what are we doing? Is this next level activity? Or this just, hey, a couple of my friends was out here and we out here. So guys, clarify the win for yourself. What is winning for you? And then ask yourself, am I putting in the work? Am I doing the work that's going to allow me to win? Like when I get finished with you guys and I do this presentation for this company, I expect to win because I prepared to win. I expect to win because I prepared to win. I expect to blow their socks off because that's what I prepared to do. Yeah, Kara remembers the word now. She'll never forget it, right? Right. So guys, are you prepared? Are you prepared? Are you preparing for whatever you say the win is for you? What's your execution like? What's your preparation like? What's your practice like? Like I didn't get to be one of the top just because I just sit at my house and say I want to be at the top. I'm one of the top because I prepare like I'm one of the top. I prepare like it. And so when I actually get on the court, it's second nature to me. It's second nature to me. It's muscle memory. This is what I do. It's muscle memory. So guys, clarify the win for yourself and ask yourself, am I preparing for what I say I want to win or achieve? All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later.